you so much to Craig's family. Thank you very much for all the input and the vision and mission that Craig had, and believing in missions in us in Africa. I'm holding an orange tree, and the significance of this orange tree is that when it bears fruits, it's going to be enjoyed by generations to come. And so it's something that when they see, they'll say that there's a man that God chose, a man that was set apart, a man that obeyed the call from God to see that the gospel of Jesus Christ is spread. And I, being one of the beneficiaries, I would want to really say thank you to Nicole and the family. Thank you so much for just seeing it fit to invest in us so that we can invest in others. We don't take it for granted. We don't take it for granted that you're even living out Dad's calling, Dad's vision. God bless you so much. From the time we started training on Monday to tomorrow, we have impacted 118 direct beneficiaries, and this 118 will go out and impact on others. So it's a chain that is growing, a testimony of Craig's work. We don't take it for granted. Thank you so much, and God bless you very much. Thank you.
This is a very special moment. I've had the privilege of having a moment similar to this on 2 other occasions, and each time has been very significant in my heart, in my personal testimony, and in honoring and recognizing the testimony of a dear friend who God only had to speak to once. Just think about that. God spoke to Craig's heart one time. Craig only answered once. He said yes, and everything that he exchanged in his conversations, anyone who knows Craig knew how many hours he would spend in prayer. But in all the conversations that followed, Craig's only other question was, what now? What's next? Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? But he never questioned the first call, which was, come to me, give everything you have, all of your resources. And at the Thompson Chain Reference workshop that we've just had with African pastoral training with Chuck here, my dear friend, and Samuel, and hosted by Pelagi, we saw several of the ministries coming together, including John Jaukin, who was the first person who really became involved with Craig and in missions more than 34 years ago, almost 40 years ago actually. And in our workshop just recently, and it really made me smile because of now understanding John's constant reminder of the Good Shepherd and of Jesus' love for calling his pastors to take care of the sheep. We're reading from John 21, where Jesus asked Peter several questions. And he asked Peter questions similar to what God asked Craig in his heart. Do you love me more than all of this? And God basically said to Craig, who Craig was coming to know at that time, do you love me more than all this that you have, all the success that you have? And Craig answered yes. And so today we had this opportunity, and Pelagi went and they purchased an orange tree, which we're planting just behind us here, and we placed remains there. And in the future, when people come to the training center, they will eat from the tree, they will see the fruit, and it will be a reminder to us that from our relationship with Jesus, good fruit comes. Can I say something?
Yeah. Though I did not know Craig, I've heard of him, both from John Jalkin and now from Lee. And from what little I've heard, I think two words came to my mind. One is a faithful man. Whatever God showed him to do, he wanted to be faithful to do it. And as you said, Lee, without any questions or going back, just follow through and do it. The other thing that's attached to that, and only faithful men and women can really, I think, meet this criteria, but he was a man of vision, and he allowed God to establish his vision for him. And as God showed him his vision, he was faithful to fulfill it. He was faithful to do what God told him for the glory of God and for the furtherance of his kingdom. Having seen some pictures of him in the last couple of days, I just wish I would have had the opportunity and the privilege to meet him. But I'm thankful as I see some of the fruit already of his ministry, even here in Kenya.
For me, I really want to say thank you to Craig for obeying the call, for obeying God's voice, and just having a heart for the people who need to hear the word of Christ. I'm very grateful that we are beneficiaries of his love and his obedience to Jesus Christ. Thank you.
I'll just share the plaque that we're going to place here at the training center, and it says, honoring the memory of our cherished friend who loved. You want to read it?
Yes.
I won't get through it.
Okay. Honoring the memory of our cherished friend, Craig T. Hoekenga, who loved the people of Africa and believed in a mission of peace, healing, and reconciliation, made possible by the love of God. Our friend Craig will be remembered for many achievements, but how he would wish to be remembered most is for his unwavering commitment to serve the most vulnerable of this world. Craig believed in PHARP's mission to assist the dedicated men and women God has called to help change the lives of many, both in this world and for eternity.
So we just give thanks today. Thank you for all of the friends and the family, thinking of Sandy. And big family. I'm just grateful. Gratitude is we're at a Thompson Chain workshop, so gratitude is the topic. And the key word is service, yes, calling, commitment. All those are key words. This tree is going to grow strong. It has good sun, it has good Kenyan earth, and it is symbolic of God's love for the people of Africa, the people of the whole world. And let's be good fruit. And Amen.
May we bear good fruit.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Siku zote za maisha yangu.